welcome back to another episode of This is Hellpoint. And we are going to start a new game. Nice thing about this is it was really quick to set up, but I may switch what my mouse wheel does, because for some reason it just doesn't work. Mouse wheel up and down, nothing. And I don't like that. I like my mouse wheels to at least be useful for something. But yeah, let's see. Let's make a new one. Call it this, and we are going to play with the keyboard, of course. Oh yeah. Like, this game is hammering in. It's amazing. Bam. Applause. Hey! By the way, this language is fictitious. They called us insane, they called us evil. But to end the suffering in this world, a bold vision was required. The faith you vested in us will soon be rewarded, as you take your rightful place in the new world. Oh. This is basically Matrix-ish. Yeah. Kind of feel like Matrix. And you also end up in like a pool of whatnot. Exactly like that. Look at this. All those bubbles, they're basically two-dimensional, aren't they? Yep, I think they're just two-dimensional. They made it really easy. But how does that work? Like, they kind of bubbled you out, and then all of that made your body or whatnot? It's not that your body kind of just fell out of it, no. As if you're a slushy of, like, nanites or whatnot. And then it instantly gives birth to you. A welcome spawn. Well, hello there. Breath, the discomfort is only temporal. Like, breathe. You have many questions. The first one is, how is it that I have questions? Take your time, leave the pond when you're ready. Ooh. Okay, sweet. Whoa, it actually gets deeper down here. Interesting. Doop dee dee doop dee dee doop doop. Doop dee dee doop dee dee doop. There are probably some mods out there that change this figure into something more sexy-ish looking, I presume. Because look at that. Also, the proportions are slightly elongated on this person. Slightly longer legs and everything. Interesting. Also, the way the water kind of distorts your whole body is weird. Look at this. It's really interesting. Whoa. As if you were like burning somehow. Look at this. It's really weird. Really interesting. Ooh. Oh, look at the way we can jump. It's like instant and it's bam. Whee. Compared to, yeah, let's compare this to Dark Souls, because that's what it is. Compared to Dark Souls, this is much more instant when it comes to that. Oh. Whoa, that was quick. Look at this. Now we can see things. Now we can't see anything. Okay, we need help in the darkness. What do we have down here? Nothing. Ooh. Ooh. Alright. Alright. Also, okay, so we have like simple quick strike, and we have the strong strike, and both are with the right hand. Yep, all of them are with the right hand. And then there is like offhand things. but I think you can't do that, no? No, yes, you can. Okay. There's also an offhand button that basically does the same thing as the quick strike, but with the offhand. So you can like... But the one thing you cannot do is offhand strong strike. Like you don't have a strong left. You only have a strong right. And a quick left. And a quick right if you want to. So that's basically hitting people with shields, I presume. But that's kind of nice to have at least the option to do that. Nice, 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 nice. Also, yeah, you can jump. And then you can dodge. That's the dodge key I'm pressing right now. And dodge key normally moves you backwards. And it also uses up some stamina. Interesting. Same as jumping does. Alright. Same as hitting does. Strong strike, same. And that one as well. You're too weak to continue, no shit. Don't I have, like, all the strength in the world? By the way, how do you... Like, this game doesn't seem to have any, like, quality control or whatnot. Okay, what do we got? We got axioms, we got level cost, we got mobility, sweet. We got physical, energy, nihil, induction. Yeah, induction. This looks more like fire, but induction I would have expected to be more like electricity. We got entropy and radiation. Entropy and nihil could have just be the same thing. That's just... Okay. Can I... Oh, there's help! Perfect! Stuff that explains things. I like it. Okay, what do we got? Your total health, sure. A resource used by firearms, catalyst, the Omni Cube, and weapon abilities. Replenished by dealing melee damage. Ooh. And stamina. A resource consumed when attacking, sprinting, jumping, or dodging regenerates automatically over time. And the maximum weight that can be carried. But it can only be seen in the inventory, it seems. Before you become over encumbered. Strength increases damage, obviously. Dealt with heavy weapons. It is also a requirement for certain pieces of equipment. Reflex increases damage dealt with fast weapons. It is also a requirement for certain pieces of equipment. That's interesting. So depending on your type of weapon, you should choose the right stat to increase. That's interesting. Like, usually it is something like, okay, you have a damage stat, which is strength. And then you have a like speed stat, which is reflex. But this is not the case in this game. This game has a slow damage and a fast damage stat. Let's call it that. Then you have cognition. Increases damage dealt with firearms. It is also a requirement for certain pieces of equipment. Okay, so firearms, that's nice. And then we have foresight, increased damage dealt with catalysts. It is also a requirement for certain pieces of equipment. Okay, so cognition, I would have guessed this is more like the magic stat, but foresight is the magic stat. And cognition is more like the aim stat. Okay, so depending on your weapon, you increase the damage stat for that. And then we got defense. The percentage of damage reduction. Defense can vary depending on the type of damage dealt. No, taken. There we go. Percent of damage reduction. Defense can vary depending on the type of damage taken. And how does it change? That's weird. Tenacity determines how much damage can be taken without being interrupted. And this might be useful later. Alright, the rest is not really explained, but at least this is. Or can we, like... Nah, okay, there's nothing. Alright. What else? This is our inventory. We got melee, we got range, we got shields, we got upgrade chips. We got enhanced. Also some arms, some legs, some accessories, some OmniQ programs, some keys, some printing stuff, or like recipes, I presume, and miscellaneous thingies. Okay. Oh, and then we can get details and whatnot. But the help is always the same. which is weird. I would have guessed that the help in here actually gives you help for this menu and not just a general help, which is basically useless. All right, and oh, wait. What are these hands for? Main hand, a lot of them, and off hand. Okay. So if you click on one of these, get in this equipment menu, where you can quickly switch between specific equipment. That's interesting. So you have your normal stuff menu, and then you have a quick switch menu. Oh, that is amazing. That is really amazing. What is this? Healing method. Ooh, there are different healing methods in this game. That's also interesting. And also there's this strange circle in the top left that tells me to do what? Like there's a golden circle and then there's a silver circle, more like a lens, and maybe there's something happening there when they overlap. So how do you overlap them? All right. Like E is the interact key. Ah, perfect. Healing injection, of course. Press escape to access your inventory. Okay. And then we can do this. And by the way, do I have to change the mouse speed? I don't know. A universal healing method for physical injuries and trauma. As is the case for all popular medicines, the technology is owned by an obscure monolithic corporation. Like, why is it that all the games are somehow corporate? Press F to heal. Do I want to heal? Okay, they kind of force you to heal, so let's heal. Oh, right in the neck. The drug should take effect soon. Well, not just soon, it's right there. Okay, don't press F too quickly, but alright. What does R do? Whoa! R centers the camera. That is interesting. So you can like move, and you can press like R. The problem is if you play with the mouse and keyboard, it kind of also rotates your character a little bit. So you have to adjust as well. But at least you can do that. That's neat. I like that. So, then there's like Q. No, Q does nothing. I switched Q. Q is a useless key at the moment. Maybe I can switch Q with something else. Alright. Because Q is the ability key, and the ability key is now my mouse key, and I don't want to switch things too much. Alright. Let's see. Do we have anything up here? Like, people were watching. Can I jump over this? Nice. And I can also sprint. Oh, I like it. Whoa. That was a strange sound. Was I hopping on the... Nope. Huh. I was doing like boom. And then it kind of did the thing. Anyway. Before we continue, that was a quick start. Actually, nothing happened. But yeah, in a few seconds we continue. Ta-ta!